Feed the viewers. They want content. Alright, I got some for them. I got some for them. Hello viewers. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work, health and strength is good. Or excellent. Alright. Now, Zotac Zone launches September 12th. Pre-orders now live at 849 euros. And then it says Zotac Zone pre-order starts at 849. Is it too late and too expensive? Question mark. Yeah, this from Video Card. It says Zotac has a strong presence in Germany. Has just unveiled its first ever gaming handheld, the Zone, at Gamescom, an event held in the same country. The company has confirmed the pricing and announced that the product will be launching soon. Today we have an update on the release date and pre-orders. Speaking of pre-orders, while we generally don't encourage pre-ordering, it's worth noting that at least within the European Union, customers can return items at no cost, so that shouldn't be much of a concern. What should be a concern, however, is the Zone pricing, which is quite frankly too high for what the device offers. The Zone is powered by a Ryzen 7 8840U, the same silicon found in the Ryzen Z1 and Ryzen 740 series, with major changes to the NPU, natural processing unit, speed or its absence. And then it says in parentheses, the Z1 doesn't have an NPU enabled. Close parentheses says the key detail is that all these chips share the same underlying architecture, which is Zen 4 and RDNA 3 performance. Difference between the device using these APUs should largely depend on power profile they use and their thermal characteristics, which can also affect clock speeds. Then it says we check on the Zone availability and found the first listing for these handheld in Europe, particularly in Germany, the United Kingdom, and Poland. The Zone is now listed for sale at 849 and 3.899 PLN respectively. Depending on the region, the pricing is comparable to what one would pay for the ROG Ally X, which costs $899, and it says $799 and 3.899 PLN in the same country. According to German Case King, the Zone will be in stock on September the 12th, while the Polish retailers say it will be in stock on the 24th. It says, so what does the Zone offer that other handheld do not? Its main feature is the 7-inch AMOLED screen, the first AMD Phoenix handheld device to feature this technology. Most companies are still using IPS screens. On the other hand, the system only offers 512 gigabytes of storage by default and 16 gigs of LPDDR5X memory, which is much less compared to the 1 terabyte SSD and 24 gigabyte RAM on the ROG Ally X. And then it says the Zone has no reviews yet, aside from a few hands-on videos from Gamescom. While the hardware might be great, there's much more to consider, such as software, drivers, and real-world testing, including battery life and screen performance. As of now, it seems that the Zotac Zone is launching too late and at an absurdly high price, especially considering it's the company's first system of this kind. And in comparison to competitors, it's worth noting that the ROG Ally 2320 and the Legion Go are now often available for under $600. The Legion Go, for example, is currently retail at $542, which looks much better compared to the Zotac $799 MSRP. Valve had it, so basically Valve nailed it when the Steam Deck came out. Yeah. Anyway, so let's see here. On the chart here, we have the premium handheld. We have Video Card, and they have their table of content here. They got the Zotac Zone, ROG Ally X, Asus ROG Ally 2023, and Lenovo Legion Go. And then you have the picture of the handhelds. Then you have the architecture. AMD Zen 4 RDNA 3 for the Zone, AMD Zen 4 RDNA 3 for the ROG Ally X, AMD Zen 4 RDNA 3 for the ROG Ally 2023, and AMD Zen 4 RDNA 3 for the Lenovo Legion Go. Now that's for the architecture. Now for the APU, it's AMD Ryzen 7 8840U, and it says 8C at 16T up to 5.1 gigahertz. That's for the zone. And then for the Ryzen Z1, it's 8C 16 up to 5.1 gigahertz. And then for the ROG Ally 2023, it's the 8C 16T up to 5.1 gigahertz, or 6T/12T up to 4.9 gigahertz. And that's for the ROG Ally 2023. And then for the Lenovo Legion Go, it's 6C 12 up to 4.9 gigahertz. Right now, for the SoC, system on chip, it's AMD iGPU 12C Compute Unix 2.7 gigahertz for the Zotac zone. And then for the ROG Ally, it's AMD iGPU 12 CUS 2.7 gigahertz. For the ROG Ally 2023, now the first model is what do we got? AMD iGPU, then it's 12 CUs 2.7 gigahertz, or 4 CUs 2.5 gigahertz. And for the Lenovo Legion Go, it's the same, 12 CUs 2.7 gigahertz, Z1E, and then 4 CUs 2.5 gigahertz Z1. Now for the external GPU is USB 4. For the ROG Ally X, USB 4. For the ROG Ally 2023 is RGX Mobile, and it says up to RTX 4090. And then for the external GPU is Lenovo Legion Go is USB 4. Now for the memory, now it's 16 gigs for the Zotac zone, and that's DDR5 7500. And then for the ROG Ally X, it's 24 gigabytes, and that's LPDDR5X, and that's 7500. And then for the ROG Ally 2023, it's 16 gigs at 6400. And then for the Lenovo Legion Go, it's 16 gigs of DDR5 at 7500. Now for the storage capacity, for the zone is 512, and then for the ROG Ally X is 1 terabyte. ROG Ally 2023 512 gigabyte, and then for the Go is 1 terabyte slash 512 gigabytes. And let's see, for the storage, they're all using, let's see, this M.2 2280 PCIe 4x4. The same goes for the ROG Ally X. The same goes for the ROG Ally 2230, and then for the Lenovo Legion Go is 2242, and that's PCIe 4 times X. Now for the display, for the zone is 1080p, 120 8 nits. Same for the ROG Ally X is 1080p 120 500 nits. For the ROG Ally is 1080p 120. That's hertz, and that's 500 nits. And then for the Lenovo Legion Go is 8.8 inch 16p 1600p meaning pixel IPS, 144 hertz, 500 nits. So the zone and the ROG Ally X and the ROG Ally are 7-inch screens. Now for connectivity, we have Wi-Fi 6E BT 5.2, Wi-Fi 6E BT 5.2, Wi-Fi 6E BT 5.2, and then same goes for the Lenovo Legion Go. So all 4 of them using the same. Now for the weight, for the zone 700 grams, 678 for the X, 608 for the original ROG Ally, and 854 for the Go. Dimensions, let's see, for the for the zone is 31 by 13.5 by 4.0 centimeters. For the ROG Ally X is 28 by 11.4 by 3.7 centimeters. And for the ROG Ally, it's 28.0 by 11.7 by 3.2 centimeters. And then for the Lenovo Legion Go, it's 29.9 by 13.1 by 4.1 centimeters. And then for the operating system, they're all using Windows 11, all of them. And then for the retail price, we're looking at $799/$849, and then $799, $849 for the X, and then for the original ROG Ally, $699/$799 for the Z1E, and then $599, $699. Then for the Go, it's $699, $799. So I was, you could say they're all like in the same probably ballpark of range when it comes to price. And then the release date, September 2024, June 2024, September 23, June 23, and October 31st, 2023. So when you look at all this, it all comes down to the user. You know, which one feels better in their hands, which is more, which one they're attracted to, which one feels more appealing to them. You know, it's like I could go there with what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna cut myself short. But it's just like it's all about what's comfortable to you. You know, which screen size is better to you, which button layouts you like, and that's what it all comes down to when you look at all these handhelds, from the Zone to the from the Zone to the MSI Claw to the Lenovo Legion Go to the ROG Ally and to the ROG Ally X. And if you look at the Orange Pi, the Odin, Logitech, and then if you look at ANEO 1X GPD, and of course the Steam Deck, you have to look at which one is more appealing to you. Spec wise, they're up there in specs, so it all comes down to you, the user, and they come in different designs, different button layouts, different features, so, and different screen size. So it all comes down to you, the user, when it's all said and done, man. The article might say one thing, but the user is like, okay, that's what you're saying, but then when I went to go test this thing and use it for myself, what you're saying in the article is not the same as how I feel about this product. So, yeah. So it all comes down to the user when it's all said and done, man. So, yeah. And to say that it's too late, well, we don't know. Only the consumer can say that statement. The consumers that buy these products by the hundreds, the thousands of thousands, or even in the millions. So only they can have to say so. But an editor might say one thing, but the user might have a different feeling. So yeah, it all comes down to the user and which one they prefer, which one they like, and go on from there. And the user's opinions, they have the final say so on that. So that's what it's gonna come down to. But other than that, man, yeah, the zone is here. So September 12th, 8:49. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars, Star Trek flag, Dark Side. Go. Peace.